I almost died during COVID. I caught COVID. And that's just a wake-up call, like, go after your dreams. I don't want to die old man full of regrets.
Did you have any businesses before you started your production company?
No. First business ever.
So you were always an employee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was managing before at security. I was working in the HR department, supervisor. So I always was an employee, yeah.
How did you start your production company?
Well, my first movie. I wanted to brand myself. I learned from Tyler Perry about branding yourself. He had Tyler Perry Films or studios, whatever, at the time. And I said, me do Antoine films. And first I went to LegalZoom. LegalZoom is a website that you could basically trademark your company, do everything for your company to get you up and running, LLCC, and go through them. It's way cheaper than going through a lawyer. LegalZoom.com.
So you did your sort of articles of incorporation or your, I'm not sure if that's for LLC or not. But,
Yeah, LLC.
Okay. Yep. And then you...
So I did an LLCC, that's for tax purposes. So you do all that, whatever state you in, you do that. And then the second thing you want to do is trademark your name. Because even though Antoine Allen is my name, I had to trademark it. So you got to do 2 trademarks. You do the name trademark and you do the logo trademark. And you do step-by-step baby steps, but you want to get you want to LLCC, get a bank account, and then you want to trademark your name.
And why an LLC?
I mean, it could be whatever you want. I just did LLC because it works with me.
Okay, so that an LLC is its own structure then? It's
You can
protected?
do LLCC or you can do incorporation.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever makes sense for you, but you want to do that first and then get a bank account and then you want to trademark your name.
What about for tax purposes? What are you doing?
Same thing. For tax purposes, if you're making money, you want to get an accountant for it. But LegalZoom, I think they help you with that. You can get an accountant. But if you go to LegalZoom.com, all the information there, they get you up and running.
And then what was the first thing you spent money on aside from LegalZoom? Because I'm assuming LegalZoom cost.
Yeah. So LegalZoom first, and then your film project. So whatever the film project is, and what you want to do too, that I'll learn later on. When you do a film, especially feature films, you want to get a bank account just for that film. So if it's, instead of you doing your production company, so if your film is LOLA, you want to do a bank account, say LOLA. Do an LLCC just for that bank account. What that does is that protects you and it protects the film. So all the money is going through the LLCC for the movie, not for the production company. So if you get an investor, hey, I want to invest in your movie, write the check to LOLA, LLCC, and stuff like that. You want to separate the money. Yeah.
What was the first piece of equipment you bought?
I don't buy equipment. I have no equipment. So what I do is I hire cinematographers, I hire a crew to do my projects. I have no equipment.
No costumes?
No, I don't buy anything. I just hire the crew. I just hire the DP, production company, key grip. I would hire a whole team and to do my movie.
So you had the LLC, you had the trademark, you had the bank account, and then you started...
pushing out films. So, yeah, films out.
So you had already started shooting at this point, or you waited to make sure all the ducks were in a row?
No, sometimes I did it. Sometimes I made ducks in a row. I waited. It all depends. Can't do everything right at first time. But yeah, but after a while, you get it structured, get it together. So you don't have to. You could start off without doing any of that stuff. But when money start coming in, you start getting big checks, you want to have that. Because when an investor writes you a check, they're not writing to your name. They're going to write to the production company. So when you get to that point, you want to get all that together. So you don't have to do it right away. It's no rush.
Did you take out any loans?
No. Everything, all my money I ever started, it came from, if I needed extra funds, friends and family, or an investor, but majority of money came from my 9-to-5 job. Yep.
So then you would shoot on the weekends?
No. Sometimes I shoot after work, or I had a job always had vacation. So I might use my vacation time to shoot, stuff like that. It's all about having a good support system. Like, I'm married, and having a great wife, a great partner is the best thing. Because, when you out on set and having that partner at home, so shout out to my wife, Soraya.
Okay. Very nice. And is she a filmmaker too?
No, she's in a whole different world. She's in real estate, and that's another thing too. I'd rather be with someone or marry someone that's out of my field. This great.
Why is that? Too complicated?
It's 2 different worlds. I dated someone before my wife, and there was an actress, and they want to be in your movies and all this stuff. Like, go make your own movie. Yeah, but yeah, it's a great thing. Yeah, marriage is great.
So it's kind of complements one another when two people are different.
Yeah, it does.
They
Yeah, it
want.
does in different worlds. So like my wife, she's amazing. So having like I said, having that partnership when you build your foundation is very important. So wait, if y'all watching this, wait, don't settle for less.
How many people were involved with the production company when you started, and then now?
When I first started, maybe 5, 6 people. I got rid of all of them, and now just me and 2 other people. But really, like I said, me, I'm the captain of the ship. But I have people I work with. It's like 2, 3 people. I got my partner Eugene. I work with another guy, John Torres. My other partner I'm working with now, Lester Green. So I have different partners. They change in and out.
Well, they're also writing these scripts. Do you advise people to just start small and don't hire a bunch of people in the
Yeah,
beginning?
start small. A lot of times we want to look outside our house, and the people you need is right in your house. It's like, stop eating out. It's home cooked food in the house. What I basically mean is, don't try to search for the big names. Like you have talent right in your backyard. So if you have friends and family, build that team. Build your crew up. You don't have to go out and trying to build someone else out. Like everything's in your house. You just got to look for the right people in your backyard.
What are your duties, your day-to-day duties with the production company?
So right now is writing projects, pitching projects, getting funded for it. Before COVID, I was still working my 9 to 5, but now I'm no longer. I do this full time now. I mean, I've been doing it full time, but I'm completely full time now.
Why did COVID, if you don't mind me asking, take you out of the full-time job, the 9 to 5?
Because it gave me. I mean, I was already out. I was out a year before COVID.
Oh, okay.
But I was supposed to go back, but I decided not to go back because COVID taught me that life is too short. No one promised tomorrow. While you working at that job that you hate, I almost died during COVID. I caught COVID, and that's just a wake up call. Like, go out for your dreams. I don't want to die old man full of regrets.
Did it really knock you out, or was it a mild
I almost
case?
died. I was out of here
Oh, wow.
because I had diabetes. I'm type 1 diabetes. I did a podcast with you guys, and I talk about the last video I did with you guys. I talk about my diabetes while I'm doing part 1. I almost died. I was taking care of myself. So this time around, I caught COVID with the diabetes, and it was a bad match. But I survived it.
May I ask, did you have any long-term effects?
Yes, my back ached a lot. It went away, but I had like back problems for a while. I thought I was pregnant. My back was hurting and stuff, everything, but it was a lot of back pains. I don't know why.
Is that part of the side effects?
I guess so, but I had a lot of. It took me a while to get rid of my back pains.
Wow.
Same to my wife. My wife caught it, and she really had no symptoms of the back pains. So I was in the hospital, and she was fine. She just had back pains, but we both made it through.
So knowing that you caught it and you're so young and you have so much you want, you were just like, you know what? This isn't worth it to me.
Yeah, because, sometimes we live life like a rehearsal, and it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth to be unhappy. So, better yourself. I could always get a job, but I said, you know what? I'm not going back. I was going to go back to work, but I said, you know what? Nah, let me better myself and the bet work. And so COVID, the wake-up call, man. Like, I know it's hard out there, but you got to always choose you first.
And was LOLA 2 already set in motion?
No. LOLA 2 was a blessing because I wasn't going to do LOLA 2. I was going to wait because I didn't have no money. But God gave me a blessing. Monica Floyd, she said, Antoine, I believe in you. And she believed in me, took care of the film for me, and now we're inseparable. Best business partner I ever had.